continue on with my series of Batman reviews. It's been a while since I've done a review in a while, but I've been doing other stuff in my life, so we're continuing on today with Batman Forever, starring Val Kilmer, Jim Carrey, and Tommy Lee Jones. So, Batman must battle former Justiciary attorney Harvey Dent, who is now Two-Face, and Enigma, the Riddler, with help of a psychologist and a young circus acrobat who becomes his sidekick Robin. So I saw Batman 89 and Batman Forever way later. I saw both Batman and Robin, which is really underrated. Like, I'm not saying that's a perfect film, but it's definitely better than people give it credit for. But I think Val Kilmer as Bruce Wayne and Batman, I love his version of Batman, even though I do prefer Michael Keaton as Batman and Bruce Wayne. But I do like how Val continues this character, and I do think that it's a very good addition to go with the character of Batman. Now, let's talk about the true star of this movie, Jim Carrey. Now, I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan. I love Bruce Almighty, The Grinch, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and a lot of his other movies that he's done. And he is my favourite version of the Riddler. I liked Paul Dano. I saw the Batman once and I liked it. I liked Paul Dano's portrayal. It was very different, but I don't think it was as good as Jim Carrey's. Jim Carrey's was more like yeah, it was silly, but it was more like woohoo. There was more laughing and stuff, which I see the Riddler can't do. And like even in the Arkham games, there's a bit of laughing to the Riddler, but I find it very strange that Paul Dano, except for going with a little bit more of a goofy side of the Riddler, which is what I like about the Riddler, instead he does like a serial killer type thing, and I'm just like, dude, that's not what the Riddler is. Something about Jim Carrey that I just prefer more than what Paul Dano did with the Riddler in the Batman. Now, Tommy Lee Jones is over the top, but I will not lie, he is so fun to watch. But I'm going to watch The Dark Knight as this series goes along. So I am going to see how I feel about the Dark Knight version of Two-Face, because I saw The Dark Knight because I was too young when it came out in the theatre. So I saw it later on DVD, but then they did a re-release like 2-3 years ago. Of like the 10-year anniversary of the Dark Knight. So I saw it in the theatre with my grandpa and my brother. And I liked that Two-Face, but I thought it was a bit, I thought it'd be interesting to see a different version of Two-Face. But I'm interested to see how I feel about it now, because I like Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, even though he is crazy and over the top. Now, Dr. Chess Meridian is one of my favourite girlfriends out of the Batman series, because she is both horny for Bruce Wayne and Batman. And she's like, I'm going to make this happen. And I want to have sex with Batman one way or another. I don't want to have sex with Bruce Wayne or Batman. Either way, I'm happy, because they're basically the same person. Like, I still think Catwoman from Batman Returns is the best love interest in this original series. Now, Chris O'Donnell, I really like him as Robin in this movie. And even in Batman and Robin, I like him. Like, he's doing more of the Batman and Robin, not Robin and Batman. You kind of get why he was told not to get on a rail about Batman and Robin. That's the next review. But I think this movie has more of that, that movie, you get why he had to do it that way, because it's the way the script was written and the way Joel Schumacher was like, okay, I told George that, and the way that is in the script, and it's that you need to, when you complain to him about the relationship and stuff like that, so I get that. But I like him really well in this version of Batman. 25 years old, not 25-year-old. He is a 25-year-old. He's like 25 years old in this movie. And I think he's one of the best Robins that we've ever gotten in a movie. Yet alone of the only Robin that we've had. Because, like, they don't really like, well, I guess we had it in 66 one, but that one was, there wasn't really an origin story. And, like, even in The Dark Knight Rises, there's some fucking whole thing of, like, Bruce Wayne passing the Batman suit down to Jessica and Levitt and going, like, here, have it. As opposed to going, like, I'm going to tear the helmet off, make it into a cool bloody mask and become Nightwing. So, yeah, I'm curious how this is going to go on. But I am thinking that Chris O'Donnell might show up in the Flash movie, because I remember looking at some leaked set photos from the Flash movie, and they showed the Batman Robin logo out of metal. And so I think, I could be wrong, their new Batarangs, so I think Val Kilmer, Chris O'Donnell, or George Clooney are going to show up in the Flash movie. Not as a whole, like, team up and go face off against the villain. It's just going to be like a little small cameo from either of those three. It would be cool to see Val Kilmer and George Clooney in different universes. So, like, you could have, you could have Chris O'Donnell be Robin in the Val Kilmer version, and then you could have Chris O'Donnell be Nightwing in the George Clooney version. That would be cool. But because I don't think Val Kilmer is returning because of his sickness, but he is in Top Gun Maverick, so, and I don't think that George Clooney is returning because I don't think people want to see him back. But, you know, that's just... Even though I do want to see him back, because I really, really like George Clooney in that movie. I thought that he was a really good Bruce Wayne. He wasn't a great Batman, but I loved his Bruce Wayne. I thought he was a great Bruce Wayne. If he got a better direction, like, if he appears in The Flash and he does, like, the whole, he does, like, some thing to his voice, he'll be a great Batman. Like... And take away some of the puns. Like, you could have some puns, but you couldn't have, like, crazy over-the-top puns that movie had. But anyway, that's next time. So, I will give this film a 7 out of 10. I love this film. Not as much as Batman Returns and Batman 89, but I do really love this movie. Again, it's my favourite Jim Carrey movie, and... one of my favorite Michelle Pfeiffer movies, Returns, because, you know, that's that. My favorite Michael Keaton movies are these Batman movies, and Spider-Man Homecoming. But, yeah, and I am really curious to see because, like, what I'm reading to you guys now is a script that I wrote when I watched these movies. I haven't seen them in, like, a good month. So last month, when I reviewed the Batman 89, Batman Returns, is when I wrote all these scripts. So I'm just reading off what I did last month. So next time, Batman Robin. So please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. Also the little bell icon and notify future videos I make. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.